Yeah, I'll be so there. Wow! So a little bit of an epilogue from yesterday. Yesterday, we took back the Iron Fortress and gave it to the ants. Wow! And that was all kind of awesome. And this still has yet to be painted up, but we will be doing that. So, we took back the Iron Fortress. We covered a place with wasps. And we just thought to do a little bit of an epilogue here. Because we went up to level 26 with Raven. Figured out what she was up to. What spells she was getting. Permanent, swarm, all kinds of fun stuff. But Kabu-galag, what about you? What did you do when you got up to epic levels? Oh, I'll tell you what happened with Kabu-galag. They've been all about using the multiple arms for multiple swipes and all that fun stuff. And so, when we went up to epic level, we got up to 3 different feats for this one for fighters. 3, so that's nice. And what did we get when we found the epic book here? Multi-weapon rend. That just sounds awesome. She's been wanting to do some kind of extra damage. She was thinking about getting savage attack or fighting style or something like that for a while, just to do extra damage. So she was disappointed because she needed to get other feats and stuff at the time. But it's available now. Multi-weapon rend specifically for people with more than 2 arms. You need at least 3 to take this feat. Well, that's just awesome. If you hit with 2 or more weapons in the same round, you do basically an extra weapon's worth of damage here. Just an extra swipe out of the blue. A little bit extra. Just gotta tear them apart. And so they're happy with that and stuff. And we're taking back the cube. That's basically how we're leveling up. The cube was still overrun with all kinds of other random stuff and those froggy type of things. And just other random stuff. And there's a few cats kicking around. And we got to clean it up. So that's what they did to level up. They got multi-weapon rend, which did all kinds of awesome. And what did they get next? Perfect multi-weapon fighting. This is awesome. This is a feat specifically for people with 3 or more arms. So that's exactly Kabu-galag. And what does this one do? You may make a full number of attacks with each weapon held. You don't even have to, for the whole, there's this kind of vague argument online about, can you actually wield through? It doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. That feat specifically inside of here says that you just have to hold it as long as you are holding a weapon. So fine. Yeah, we can throw a weapon in all of our arms. And this is where it gets broken. This is where it gets broken. So, at level 20, you get 4 attacks per level. And if you throw an action surge and a rapid strike and haste onto there, you get 24 attacks, which is decent. Now, if you can do full attacks with every single weapon that you're holding, and say she grabs 4 weapons, just goes mad, then we get 16 attacks per the first, 4 attacks. That's 16, 4 with each arm. And we action surge that, and we rapid strike that. I'm relatively 16, 32, but only another 16 after that. So 32, 40, 44? No, that's not right. 16, 48 attacks just when you get to the action, or when you get to rapid strike. And then we cast haste on that. If my math is correct on that. If she's only wielding her 2 weapons and shields, it's 48 solid attacks. If she's got all 4 swords out, 96 attacks, just madness. So she has an absolute blender, which works out because that's one of her titles over here. Just destroying it. So that's exactly what she did when she went epic level. She decided to clean up the cube and go nuts on it. So that was like, and what was your last feat? What was your last feat, Kabu? We decided to bring her back down to earth a little bit. We could have gone with, say, epic toughness or epic it's a little bit kind of, yeah. Let's bring her back down to reality just a little bit. None of them really called me otherwise, per se. So, we just put on combat casters. Just something nice and simple. It means you get to roll advantage when you're trying to hold your concentration on spells. And she has a few spells. Sure, let's throw this in. Just give you a little bit better holding on to your concentration and stuff. So that's kind of awesome. So that's basically what they've been up to. I have kind of filled in their backstories. I will let it sit here for about 2 seconds. You can pause it. And if you're wanting to read Ravens, this one, I'll pause it for about 1 second, but that one hasn't actually updated. The big one. This is the big one. Oh, can you read that? If I go like this for 5 seconds, can you pause it there and can you read it on YouTube? If not, it will be on Zabbath.ca in a short while, so go check it out, like a day or two. So go check it out there and all that fun stuffs. And otherwise, I hope you're able to pause and read that. And we got a little bit of a epilogue as to what happened to these guys. We had to go and protect the cube. We cast a whole pile of permanent swarms. We went and slaughtered everything that was still trying to hold the cube back from the ants. We had to give it to the ants, so we had a whole pile of wasps and stuff, and this thing just going blender on everything. And that's how we got the cube back for the ants. And then we went and chilled with them for a while before going home. It was nice. Just relax with them again. And we've got Gate and the other one to talk to them. Interplanar message and Gate. We can visit anytime we want. Just awesome. All kinds of fun. And they know the goblins and it's awesome. We're the swarm. We are goblins, the Makru tribe. Oh no, wait, it was the druids that were swarm keepers. The goblins actually, I barely even remembered my own backstory. And I was only with the druids for a few years, to be fair, and then the goblins for several hundred. But they basically got used to me and stuff. And they are used to the swarms here. And they are used to the ants there. And all kinds of awesome. So, we have epic leveled up Kabu. We have epic leveled up Raven. We have got a bit of an epilogue to this. And all kinds of awesome. So, have yourselves a beautiful day, everyone. We will perhaps draw some cards or something with Raven in a little bit. And otherwise, wow! Have yourselves a beautiful day, everyone. And we shall talk to you tomorrow. Meow!